It's getting hot in here. And I've just been focusing on and I've just been focusing on
much phosis. Very well.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite summer eyes and lips products. So for those of you that follow me over on Instagram, you know that I am currently recovering from having a mole removed on my face, which is why I have a piece of tape right here. So while I actually had a stitch on my face, I didn't really want to wear like face products or like complexion products because I was trying to like minimize the amount of like tugging that I had on my skin just while that stitch kind of removed. And so I really got invested into like my eyes, my eyebrows, my lips, because that was pretty much the three areas on my face that I was actually wearing makeup. And so I was like, I'm gonna dedicate a whole video to that, even though I'm back to wearing like foundation and complexion products, as you can obviously see on my face. But I had a really great time testing out these products, so I wanted to bring them to you. So to get started, we are going to be talking about my favorite eyebrow pen. This is from NYX. This is their Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I have this in the shade Ash Brown. So we are actually going to be doing a new format with these videos where I am actually going to talk about these products and apply them at the same time, so you can really see like in real time how these products apply. I just think that this might be a little bit more informative. So if you like this format, let me know in the comments down below. But this is definitely an eyebrow pen that I have been reaching for like the entire month of July, which is pretty nuts. I started using it when I had my brows laminated because I really wanted something that was like going to be a little bit more natural, and I thought that the eyebrow pen would be the perfect way to go. Now that my brows are back to being a little bit more natural though, what I have found is that I still really like the look of the eyebrow pen. I can carefully draw in these little strokes here. And then just the fact that I wasn't really wearing any like complexion products made it so that this product actually gave me a filled in brow, but still not so filled in to the point where it looked like chalky or blocky or anything like that. The other thing that I really like about this eyebrow pen as well is that it doesn't dry down right away, so you do have time to play. So if you're like me and you accidentally like flick a pen stroke and you're like, that is not where I want my brows to be, you actually have time to just kind of dab that product, remove it a little bit, and then keep moving forward. So I really like this eyebrow pen. Now, while it's drying, we're gonna go ahead and move on to eyeliner. So I have been testing out a brand new eyeliners from YSL. This is their Lines Liberated Waterproof Eye Pencil. I bought this in 4 different shades because, you know, again, the lack of self-control here is really showing this summers. But I really actually like these pencils. I am going to show you the deep brown shade, mostly just because this is what I have been using on a regular basis. What I really like about these eye pencils is that they are super easy to work with. These are going to be super smooth on your eye. They're going to apply color very, very quickly. There's not going to be a lot of tuggings. So for all of my friends out there that often talk about how they really want a eyeliner that is going to last a long time but not tug on their lids, this is like the perfect option for you. This is something that lays down color so quickly. It's very, very creamy, so you can literally see that as I'm applying this, there is no tugging on your eye, which I've been really, really impressed with. I will admit that like my favorite Haus Labs liner, like that one is a little bit more difficult to apply. I do often feel like sometimes I do get a little bit of tugging on my lid. I'm okay with that, mostly just because I do think that that product is so beautiful and so pigmented that I'm like, all right, I can kind of excuse it. But this pencil actually has been even more impressive in my opinion because of the fact that it is so long wear without tugging on your eyes. It's so easy to lay down that color. If you're also someone where you're just a little bit worried about applying liner, I think this is also a really nice option to have because the liner just applies it so quickly. So you don't really need to worry about if you're trying to go with a really, really light line or a really thin line, really precise line, you can easily do that with this. In terms of lasting power as well, this actually lasts all day long without smudging. Once it's set down, this thing is like locked in like a Sharpie. It's really quite impressive. Let me go ahead and swatch these for you so you can see all of the different shades that I have. So we have 2, which is this beautiful deep brown shade, which is what I applied on my eyelid. Then we have 3, which is like this beautiful bronzy shimmer tone, which I love for a good brightening look. And then we have 4, which is more of like a warmer, this is supposed to be more of a violet tone, but honestly for me it comes across as like more of a just a very, very warm toned brown, which I really like. And then we have 5, which is a very special color. So this one actually is a black with silver sparkle in it, which is like very similar to the House Labs, which is like black with gold shimmer in it. So this is like a similar concept, but just obviously silver instead of gold. Works just as well as the House Labs one. Really, really like these liners. From a packaging perspective, I also wanted to let you know as well that it does come with a little brush at the end. So if you are one of those people where you like to use this to like kind of to flick out your liner, you certainly can just with this one eyeliner pencil. So again, really like these products from YSL. Now we're going to move on to mascara. So obviously I'm going to use my Diorshow Maximizer 3D, which you guys know this is one of the best primers if you're looking for a primer specifically from like the Sephora, Nordstrom-y, like more high-end brand. If you're looking for one from the drugstore, would highly recommend checking out the CoverGirl one. So gonna go ahead and apply this on my lashes because I want some decent volume today. Volume plus separation plus lash care. This is a multi-use product, which we really like that. And then for mascara today, we are also going to be using something from YSL. This is the Lash Clash mascara, specifically in their brown shade. Now, I want to note really quickly that like when you look at this, when you pull out the spoolie and you're like, that is like a camel toned brown. Like, how is that even going to show up on my lashes? This actually dries down to a deep brown shade, which is really, really beautiful. Like, it's very like a summery mascara where it's going to be not as intense as a black, where it's really going to like define everything, but this is going to give you enough definition, enough volume, enough of a tint that it just looks like your lashes are like beautifully volumized, but like just like this like beautiful deep brown shade that's just not as like jarring as a black. What I also really like about this mascara is that it is very easy to build. You can honestly get to like very, very dramatic lashes literally just with one coat of mascara. It is also a pretty long wear formula. So you guys know that like I need products that are going to last me through, particularly in the summer when I'm sweating like crazy, as I am right now, as you can probably see by my sweat stash. But I need products that are going to last through sweat, through hot weather, through really, really long working hours. And so this mascara really is one of my favorite formulas of all time. And then I always just carefully kind of do my lower lashes here. The brush is a little bit large for this, so I tend to just be like carefully, no smudging. Okay, and then for lips, we are going to be using my favorite combo of all time. Been wearing this pretty much through all of July. We'll start with the Rare Beauty Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in the shade Talented. This is like the most perfect nude lip liner. This is also really easy to work with. Like, major shout out to Selena Gomez and her brand for creating products that are just like super reliable at a very reasonable price point. One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to do lip liner while talking. Like, actually do a good lip liner instead of smudging it all over the place. Okay, so once we are done with that lip liner, we are going to follow it up with my new favorite lip balm. So this is actually from the brand Naturium. This is their PhytoGlow lip balm. I have this specifically in the shade Latte, even though I actually purchased a ton of shades from them. They actually just released a new collection of like fruit scented ones, and I'm like, I may need to go purchase that as well, mostly just because these products are so easy to apply. Like, I'm just going to show it to you right now. So it's so easy to apply, beautiful shine to the lips. And then this is a really thick formula that actually does feel like it's hydrating, but not super heavy on your lips, in that it doesn't feel like it's super sticky or anything like that. This is something that just feels very, very comfortable, but like just extensive in the way that it's going to protect your lips in the summer. It's not going to let your lips dry out. And then it has like this beautiful shade. Honestly, the Latte shade is like my favorite nude like lip. Like, these two together is literally just like, you don't really need anything else. If you're a nude lip lover like me, you have a similar skin tone to me as well, this is like what you need. So Yes. And then just to quickly get my brows to stay in place, I'm going to use my Kosas Air Brow. I have this in the shade medium brown, and I'm just gonna lock my brows in place now that the NYX eyebrow pen has dried down. Just make sure that these babies do not move anywhere as well. And again, if you're looking for a really good, clean eyebrow gel that's gonna give you really nice volume to your eyebrows and also lock them in place, the Kosas is a wonderful option. And that, my friends, is this video of all of these different products that I've really been loving during the month of July when I haven't been able to wear complexion products and I've just been focusing on my eyebrows, my eyes, and my lips. This is literally what I have been reaching for an entire month. None of these products have let me down, and so I wanted to come on YouTube and let you guys know about it. So yes, if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.